It's the stuff my dreams are made of. Gucci, Versace, Michael Kors.
Oh, mine too. 30 to 70% off retail? That means we can only be in one place.
At the outlets at Anthem. Today on Su Vida. Let's go shopping. Hey!
Welcome to Su Vida. I'm JR Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez. And oh, JR, I am in my element. We're at the outlets at Anthem, which is located in North Phoenix.
Now, this isn't just a mall. This is a total entertainment destination with something for everyone, like great shopping.
Incredible savings.
So many dining options to choose from.
30 to 70% off retail.
It's even pet friendly. And when the kiddos need a break, there's a place for them to play too. The outlets at Anthem have it all.
And did I mention great prices? Great prices all the time. But during their spring savings event, you can take an additional 25% off a single item or even your entire purchase at participating stores. March 12th through April 12th. This is amazing.
We're inside the Under Armour store where they have a great selection of athletic and casual wear for you and the whole family. Like this beautiful polo shirt. Great for the backyard putting green.
What? You don't have a putting green? Well, watch this.
My uncle Raymond Lopez, he's been working in the Valley for almost 25 years, and about 15 years ago, one of his partners who's been building actual golf courses moved here from New York, and they said, hey, there's a market here, for high-end putting greens and artificial turf here in Arizona. We do all types of turf, but we specialize in putting greens, and we do have the experience and background of building actual putting greens, so we're really good at replicating, a live putting green. Some people, they don't want to take care of a real putting green, just the overseeding, the herbicide, the fungicide, all that type of stuff, and cutting it daily, if not twice a day, is a pain in the butt, and, it is very expensive. So people will see a, return on their investment by replacing their live putting green with a synthetic putting green, within the first year. Everyone has different expectations, and that's the first part of going out there. We talk to the homeowner and say, what are your goals? What are your expectations? Do you just want it to look nice, or do you want it to look nice and play nice? Once we get out there and we do the expectations with them, we actually get a drone up. The drone is so cool because we can come out there and take aerial pictures, and we use those aerial pictures in Photoshop, and we give the customer, design, and we say, hey, this is exactly what it's going to look like. Here's your bunker, here's all your holes, here's the first cut, the second cut, and the putting green. If this is something you like, let's go forward with it. If not, we can always tweak it and make the putting green exactly what you want. There's, a lot of differences in a putting green. It's not just laying out the grass. It's the speed of it, it's the slope of it, the contours, the hole placement. We're not just, littering the green with a whole bunch of holes. And it's, the first cut and the second cut. And we build bunkers too. So, we want all that to flow in one nice putting green. The key to it is making sure it putts like a real putting green. Most of our putting greens, we use 3 different grasses. The first grass is the putting green surface. It's about an inch tall grass, and we fill it with about 6 to 7 pounds per square foot. And then we have our second cut and our first cut. And that's what, gives you the good blend of grasses to mimic a real putting green. It's not just the putting surface out there. The second cut of grass, we put about 2 to 3 pounds of sand per square foot in it. And that makes it look real. It's, it's not just plastic green bristles sticking up. It brings it to life and adds that oomph to the grass. Everyone wants to, get a little better, so it's easier when you can just walk out your back door and putt and practice. You drive for the show and you putt for the dough, so here's where, they get all their practice. We love what we do because it gives people more free time to enjoy their putting green in their backyard. If you want a putting green, reach me at libertygreensaz.com, and I will personally come out and set you up with the design, and we'll get going from there.
All right, here you go.
Whoa, slow down, girl. We're just getting started.
Hey, the outlets at Anthem is the perfect place for great fashion at amazing prices. Hey, I'm thinking spring and summer. Hey, purple or pink?
Why not do both?
At these prices, why not?
Yeah, buy me these two. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
All right, put that on my credit card.
Get more great tips for enhancing your life. Visit Yurview.com for more videos from Arizona Living. Your life, your style. For more great videos of life up close, visit Yurview.com.
Su Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change.
Hey, welcome to Su Vida. Today, we're at the outlets at Anthem.
And spring is right around the corner, and you know what that means.
Ah, yes, spring training. The return of baseball.
Oh, I love baseball. But spring to me means shopping. Time to put away the sweaters and the boots and get outdoors. And the North Face clearance store has just what you need to inspire all kinds of adventures. And check it out, prices up to 80% off.
Great gear and great prices.
Ooh.
But spring will always mean baseball to me. Arizona is home to the Cactus League, and spring training is a time when hopeful young men fight for the coveted spot on the roster on opening day. We met 4 hopefuls from the Oakland A's who shared with us their diamond dreams.
Baseball's my whole life. I couldn't imagine not playing baseball. It's what I've been doing since I was a kid, and it's everything I ever wanted to do.
I played football and basketball too all the way through high school growing up and liked playing those, but baseball was definitely the one where I saw the opportunity to play in college and then hopefully at the professional level, so I kind of ran with that, and it's been great I've met a lot of great guys through baseball, and that's really what it's about.
Baseball is something that I gravitated towards. It's something I loved. I immersed myself in it, eat, breathe, sleep baseball, and it's given me the opportunities to travel the world.
It's ran in our family. I have a younger brother playing ball at Texas Tech, so everything that we do is baseball related, and we've sacrificed a bunch of our time and money to put into this sport, and there's nothing else I'd rather do.
The Vegas facilities are amazing. Such a first-class facility for the minor leagues. It's something you don't see in the minor leagues really anywhere.
All the facilities are great: batting cages, mounds, just the atmosphere. They get a rocky crowd in there, and it's just an unbelievable experience.
The crowds are one of the best part. That's what made Vegas really fun. Just selling out pretty much every game, leading the minor leagues in attendance. You know, they were super pumped about it and behind us the whole time, which made it a really fun atmosphere every night.
The spring training atmosphere is one of a kind and one of its own. During the off season, you just get your body ready for it. I mean, you're fighting for a job essentially with all the other position players, but at the end of the day, we're all still friends, we're all still teammates, so we all have each other's backs.
Anybody in this locker room could help us at some point during the season, so it's been really fun to, you know, kind of be a part of that in spring training.
We were playing the Aces. It was the second or third inning or so. Our manager came flying across the infield, something I haven't seen him do in 5 years of playing in this organization. I'd forgotten my BP jersey. He stopped me at the top step and said, "You know how you forgot your jersey?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, you know, in Pittsburgh, they'll pack your baggage for you. You're going to the big leagues. Congratulations." It's something I'll never forget.
Our manager called me in the office and sat down, and friends started talking about, you know, how the 18 season went and the things that I did in 19, and told me about those times and said, "Well, now you get to go do it in the big leagues." And I don't think I said anything. I think I just stared at him. And after a couple of seconds, I said, "All right, well, let's go. When am I going?" Called my father and had a moment with him. He's put more than I could ever understand into. And to be able to call him and tell him, "Hey, you know, we finally made it as a group, as a family," was a very emotional time for me.
We always have a great minor league system, and we always have great prospects that funnel through, and this is what we prepare for when we were little. This is what we've worked for.
My goals are anybody else that's in camp, get to the big leagues and stay there. I don't approach it any different than any other year.
Great group of guys. We wish them the best.
We sure do. And you know, spring training brings a lot of people to the Valley of the Sun. And when they're not attending a game, you can find a lot of them here at the outlets at Anthem. And this is why. Gucci, Fendi, Versace, vintage Louis V. Model X Volt has luxury brands at outlet prices. Oh, and don't forget, March 12th through April 12th, you can take an additional 25% off selected brands.
I need to get Erica something. Do you think she might like this?
Ooh, I like this Gucci bag.
It's not for you.
Nice. Hey, and you know what? You can't go wrong with anything here at Model X Volts. And after Erica's looking fly in her designer outfit, you can take her to one of my favorite places, the lobby bar at San Marcos Hotel. What do you think?
She could pay for it with all the money she's going to have inside there.
This is so nice.
My name is Nate Myers. I'm the Curator of Collections here at the Chandler Museum. I've been the Curator of Collections here at the Chandler Museum for over 10 years. It's really exciting to me to be one of the few people who gets to not only find out that history, but then share it with the community here at the museum. There's a lot of history here in Chandler, Arizona, and that history, a lot of it centers around the San Marcos Hotel in downtown Chandler. Dr. Alexander Chandler founded the town of Chandler in 1912, and the San Marcos Hotel opened up at the center of the community 1 year later. Dr. Chandler was an excellent salesman. He really sold the San Marcos. He sold the weather around the San Marcos. He sold the views. The hotel had electricity in every room, which was a big deal in 1913. It had a telephone line in every room. And he promoted the fact that you could sit in your hotel room here in Chandler in the middle of the winter and call your friend in New York City and brag to them about what great weather you were having while they were getting snowed on and freezing. When you arrived, you were greeted by bellhops who would put your suitcases on bicycles and ride them off to your guest quarters. You would stay in your guest quarters for weeks at a time. You'd rent it out for the season, and you'd have a whole package of activities and dining options that you'd buy for the season. Or you could go play golf on the First Grass golf course in the state of Arizona. The rich and famous from across the United States would spend their winters here in Chandler at the San Marcos. Flipping back through the archives of the hotel, which we hold here at the museum, you'll find guest cards from people like Jimmy Stewart, Errol Flynn, who honeymooned at the San Marcos with his wife Nora Eddington, Herbert Hoover, the president, wealthy industrialists, names that we'd recognize today like Coors and Pabst, as well as the designer Christian Dior would spend their winters here. Without the San Marcos Hotel, I don't think Chandler wouldn't be the community it is today. It may never have been founded in the first place. The idea that Dr. Chandler had for Chandler, for his town, was that it would be modeled after Pasadena, California, which was a resort town surrounded by industrial agriculture. And the San Marcos was at the center of that plan for Chandler. The San Marcos today reflects its history. You walk into the lobby and a lot of the original features of the lobby are still there. The desk is where it was, the fireplace is where it was, the grand staircase, the pillars are all part of the original design. If you want to visit the San Marcos, it's at One San Marcos Place in downtown Chandler. You can visit them at sanmarcosresort.com. To learn more about Chandler's history in general, visit the Chandler Museum at 300 South Chandler Village Drive or at chandlermuseum.org.
The San Marcos Hotel is a classic, and so is this bag.
Ooh, that's very nice. That's a vintage Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'll be choosing our next destination. We'll be back with more Su Vida from the outlets at Anthem right after this.
This is real nice.
For more exclusive videos highlighting your community, visit Yurview.com. Enjoy local stories from your community in the form of videos, articles, podcasts, live streams, and more. Find it all only at Yurview.com.
Su Vida is brought to you in part by Mega 104.3 and 101.1 The Beat.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
And I'm JR Cardenas, and today we're visiting the outlets at Anthem.
I found some great deals here today, but now it's JR's turn to pick the store, and no surprise, we're at Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. But you know, I'm okay with that because I need some sugar to keep my energy going.
Smells great in here. The only problem we're having is trying to choose which caramel apple to have. For example, check out this variety: cheesecake apple, cookies and cream apple, apple pie apple, caramel apple, peanut butter apple, and caramel apple featuring M&Ms. That's just to name a few.
Oh, and they have sugar-free options and these dipped dog bones that are totally safe for your dogs. But remember, don't give them real chocolate because that's bad for them.
Yeah, that's bad. But you know what? Easter's right around the corner, which means everything in this store would make a great gift. Chocolate is delicious, but everything in moderation, right?
Yes.
Because we want you to be healthy. Your health depends on it. So check out this.
My name is Jose Machine. I'm one of the board-certified gastroenterologists here with Honor Health. First decided in gastroenterology back in med school. Since then, I've been fascinated by the study in gastroenterology. I was fortunate enough to move on and get a training at Creighton University. Since then, I've been passionate about helping my patients with their GI diseases. Colon cancer, basically, it's a malignant growth that occurs in the large intestine. People over 50, the chance of getting colon cancer goes higher. Obviously, it can happen at younger age if you have family members with colon cancer or other certain conditions in the GI tract. Colon cancer can affect your everyday life. If you don't diagnose it in time, many patients will need to get chemotherapy, will need to get surgery as part of the treatment for it. So colon cancer prevention is very important. We have here at Honor Health many ways to offer preventive testing. There's stool-based tests, there's X-ray testing, there's actually direct visualization of the colon with the colonoscopy. So by doing one of these tests, you can prevent colon cancer. So many patients have certain myths or stigmas about the process of the colonoscopy. So first of all, colonoscopy, it's a procedure that we do very frequently. It's a very safe procedure. We use a flexible camera with a light to go throughout the rectum to survey the colon looking for these polyps. Most of the time we're only paying attention to the monitor and not at your behind. There's a lot of stories out there, to be honest. Every day we do a colonoscopy. We many times find colon polyps. These are removed. Every time we remove a polyp, there's association of less rate of colon cancer. That's why colonoscopy is very important. Colon cancer information is readily available. If you visit your primary care physician here at Honor Health, they'll be able to offer you different types and alternatives in terms of colon cancer screening.
You have my word that visiting the outlets at Anthem is a shopping experience like no other. And to prove it, come with me. The restrooms are special. They have artwork on the wall, they're beautiful and clean, and they have complimentary lotions and sunscreen. Oh, and there's a mother's lounge too.
And the perks don't end there. While you're here, stop by the customer service desk and sign up for the Elite Rewards program and get even more savings and points for prizes. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Su Vida from the outlets at Anthem right after this.
Feeling inspired? To watch more uplifting stories from doing more, visit Yurview.com. Explore more ways that people are leading healthier lives. Head over to Yurview.com for additional videos from your health.
The Copa Libertadores is back for 2020, only on beIN Sports. Catch the giants of South America soccer live all season long. Defending champions Flamengo and other giants like Boca Juniors, River Plate, Colo-Colo, Palmeiras, and more on South America's biggest soccer stage. You can catch every match on beIN Sports. Available on the Cox Latino Pack. If you love soccer, you'll love Copa Libertadores.
Welcome to Su Vida, which means your life.
And if passion for fashion is in your life, then you need to check out the outlets at Anthem for the latest styles and 30 to 70% off retail prices.
And if shopping's not your thing, there's still plenty of things to do to keep you entertained, like the big screen TVs in the food court. And speaking of food, did you know that the 25% spring savings discount is good at the food court too?
You do think about food a lot, don't you? Well, okay, I do too. And speaking of food, the other day I was thinking about one of our favorite spots, Neveria Chayos. Remember those sweet treats?
Abrimos el primer negocio de chayos. Sí, estoy hablando como en el 2013. De ahí ha comenzado esto de los chayos. Con la ayuda de mi familia, de mis hijos y pues con la ayuda de todo el equipo de mi gente que está trabajando con nosotros, estamos poniendo para adelante esto. Este lugar es una tienda nueva que acaba de abrirse y aquí son antojitos. En este lugar ya vendemos comida también. Tenemos la comida sureña, lo que es el mole, el guisado. Tenemos variedad de comida también. En este local metimos, aparte de la comida isha, es asiática. Todo lo que vendemos es todo fresco, se prepara al instante. Tenemos todo lo que es como desde los tostilocos, tenemos las sandías locas. Hay muchas cosas que nosotros iniciamos poniéndolo también, ricas chayadas, mangotones, los raspados de frutas naturales, 100%. Tenemos lo que es el gamachón, es un pepino preparado, se le pone como cacahuates con chamoy. Tenemos lo que es los chetos, los tostitos, si ve, todo tiene etiqueta mexicana. Estamos muy contentos de que pues esto del pues lo que estamos sirviendo que no sea solo para nuestra gente. Queremos de que pues todo el mundo venga y siempre estamos con los brazos abiertos para recibir pues a todo cliente que vengan a nuestras localidades.
Muy rico.
Estamos en la página de Facebook como Nevería Chayos. Y pues bueno, los invitamos aquí para que vengan. Es muy familiar aquí, los esperamos.
We had a great time today here at the outlets at Anthem.
Yes, and if you've never been here, you definitely need to come check it out. Obviously, I had a great time and scored some amazing deals. JR, can you hold these for me? I gotta get the rest.
There's more?
Yeah. We'll see you next time on
Su Vida.
Here you go. Come on, I gotta go get the rest.
Oh, those are heavy. What'd you buy?
Having fun exploring community, culture, food, y más with Su Vida? Head on over to Yurview.com for more videos.